Hello everyone, welcome back to the Power BI tutorials. In this video, we will see that how can we use Power Query. So up till now, we have seen how to use this Power BI desktop app to use some of the basic Power BI controls. And then using this Power BI service account, we have also published one of our report online, which was created in this desktop app. Now the next thing that we are going to start from today or from this video is the Power Query. So the first question is, what is Power Query? According to the official Microsoft documents, Power Query is a data transformation and data preparation engine. It comes with a graphical interface for getting data from sources and a Power Query editor for applying the transformations. So in simple terms, Power Query is nothing but it is a method through which we can transform our data with the help of a GUI interface, and then there is something known as the Power Query editor which helps us to apply the changes or the transformations over the data. Alright, so before going into that Power Query stuff or seeing its practical example, we will first take a look at our data source, which is going to be imported into our Power BI. Okay, so I have this data source which is which is in a form of an Excel worksheet or an Excel workbook. The name of this Excel workbook is data source underscore unclean, and I have two sheets over here. The first sheet is by the name of concat and the second sheet is by the name of split. So if we take a look at this concat worksheet, then we have got three columns. The first column is first name, the second column is mid name, and the third column is last name. I have got 8 entries of the different names like this over here, and what I'm intending to do is no matter that these all columns are actually separated in Excel, but when I want to import them in Power BI, I want to transform them as a single name column, which means I want only one column of name in which all these three columns, that is first name, mid name and last name, will be concatenated or merged together. This is what I'm intending to do with this data. Then in the second sheet, I have some data. The second sheet by the name of split, I have some data in which there are two columns, address and quantity. So here you can see that the address is given in a comma separated values. I have the name of the state, the name of the country and the name of the continent. So these are the three separate fields which are present over here, and these are all separated by comma, or these are comma separated values. For this data source, what do I want to do? When I want to import it into Power BI, I want three separate columns to form. The first column should be of state, the second column must be of country, and the third column must be of the continent. And the fourth column, quantity, will remain as it is. So this is what I want to do with my data, and this is how you can actually work with Power Query. So let's see that how can we import this data and how can we work with Power Query using Power BI desktop app. So for that purpose, first of all, you need to open up your Power BI desktop. Then since our data source is from Excel, so you need to click on this Excel button. But if your data source is from some place else, you can just go to this get data option, and here are these tons of data sources from which you can import your data. So here also I'm going to select this Excel option, and here a folder will open. By default, this folder is set for me, this path is set for me, so I am just going to click on it, which is the Excel workbook by the name data source unclean, and then I am going to click on OK. So after this, you gotta wait for a few seconds because a connection is going to be established in the form of a tunnel between Power BI desktop app and the Excel sheet. So we have this data is now imported. First of all, let us work with this concat worksheet. So we can just click on this worksheet, that is concat. Now you must notice one thing, that we have imported these different things. That is, we have imported a table, we have imported another table, and we have imported the Excel sheets as well. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to show you that what happens if we just click on this table, and what happens if we import this whole sheet instead of a table. Alright, so this is the table 3 in which the first name, mid name and the last name columns are separate, which we are trying to concatenate. So I'm just going to import it first of all. Now what happens in general sense, or up till now we have been just clicking on load data button because our data was clean. We didn't require any kind of transformations in it, but in this case we want some transformation. We want this data to be concatenated first and then loaded into Power BI. So for this purpose we have to select on the second option, that is the transform data option, and when we click on it, then we get something that is known as the Power Query Editor. So if we just click on it, then it may take a second or a few for processing the queries, and after this you will see something known as the Power Query Editor. Now this was the Power Query Editor that we were talking about earlier on. Okay, so Power Query Editor provides you a GUI interface which is similar to any Excel or Power BI software itself, and you can just do any kind of transformations on your data with the help of this Power Query Editor. Okay, so if we try to work upon it, then what we have got is whole of our table is present over here with the different columns and all the data. What is the table name or whatever is the entry that we are working upon is present over the left side. Over the right side we have something known as the properties, in which the name of the table is given as table 3. Thus if you want to just change it, you can change it. And then there is this applied steps option, which will show you whatever steps you have applied onto this table, and if you want you can just change the or delete any of these steps or repeat any of these steps as per your choice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge this data. So for that purpose what I'm going to do is, this first column is selected and I'm going to select these two columns as well. So for that purpose I'm going to use control click, actually select this whole column, then control click on the second column, and then control click on this third column. Okay, so when these 3 columns are selected, and make sure one thing, that you need to select these columns in the straight order, like first the first name column, then the mid name column, and then the last name column. Then only this will work, otherwise the results would be distorted, right? Then you can go to this transform option or this transform tab. Here you have this option of text column. In this there is this merge columns option. If you just hover over it, there is the tooltip, concatenate the currently selected columns into one column. So that's exactly what we wanted to do. So you can just click on it, and then what do you see is you need to use a separator. So generally a space is a separator, but I don't think we have space in our data, so I'm not sure about it. So let's just go with space. And then the second option is, which is optional, the new column name. So if you want to give your column or the new column that is formed a name, you can just give it. I'm just going to give it a simple name, and then you can click on OK. And here you can see that instead of those 3 columns, now I have got only one column by the name of name, and whatever the data was there in those 3 columns, it has been merged into a single column here. Alright, so this is how it's done. And now after you have just made some changes into your data and you have merged the columns, you can see in this applied steps option that this merged columns is now present, which means that yes, you have applied this step over your columns. Then you can click on this option, close and apply. Now what will it do? It will just close your Power Query Editor and it will apply those changes onto your table. Now when the table is loaded into your Power BI desktop app, this table would be merged into a single column instead of 3 separate columns. So that's exactly what we wanted, right? So that is what we will get. Here you can see that since this table is loaded, table 3, and we have got only a single column, that is the name column. If you want to just view it, you can just select a table visualization over here and you can just display this name. Alright, so it may take a few seconds, and if you just change its size, or you can just go into this focus mode, you can see we have got this name column with these entries that we just created. Okay, and since we just imported it into Power BI Desktop, it's already just sorted into the ascending order. So that's how the Power BI works. And that's all for the video, in which we learned about how to use Power Query to transform the data. Thanks for watching.